What is going on, guys? Miles here, and today we're going to be looking at the possibility of the AK74U coming into Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Let's do this. The AK74U is sort of like a branch of the regular AKs, which tend to be assault rifles in Call of Duty games. However, the AK74U is actually a submachine gun, which has been featured in Call of Duty 4 as well as Black Ops 1, and it could also be coming into Black Ops 3 as sort of like a throwback weapon in multiplayer. As of right now, there's no confirmation of the AK74U actually being added to the game, but it was leaked around the same time at which the Zombies Chronicles trailer was released, which basically is going to include 8 remastered Zombies maps from World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and like I said earlier, the AK74U is actually a part of Black Ops 1, so I'm not sure if this gun which has been leaked into the game is only supposed to be for zombies or if it's going to be added to multiplayer as well. We have a couple of pieces of evidence of an AK74U actually coming into the game, and the first one is sort of like a picture of the creator class where you can select a camo for your weapon, and for some reason the AK74U is actually the camo being used, so there's a weird bug going on right now, but it's probably something to do with the DLC 5 coming very soon, so it's not really a solid piece of evidence, but there is actually another bit where there's some gameplay of someone actually picking up an AK74U during multiplayer, which is pretty crazy. I don't know why it's just lying on the floor, but he picks it up and this thing looks pretty old school. It doesn't really seem to like fit in with the other Black Ops 3 weapons currently, so I don't think this gun is completely finished yet, and it will maybe be released in a couple of weeks. If Treyarch do finish up the AK74U and actually release it into the game, my estimated dates for when it will be released may be the 16th of May, which is when DLC 5 obviously comes out, so it makes sort of sense to release it at the same time, but they might not, and they may delay it until the Friday, the 19th of May, or even until the 23rd of May, a week after DLC 5. So once that thing is settled down, you can then enter multiplayer and then try out some of the new guns. So if the AK74U is actually being added to the game, how will players be able to get it? And the obvious answer is obviously through supply drops, like pretty much every other DLC weapon which has been added to Black Ops 3. Which is kind of controversial because it's really hard to get, especially compared to games like Infinite Warfare where they just give out the DLC guns for free. So I hope it's not added to supply drops, but I think it will be, to be honest. But there is one sort of saving grace, and maybe there's like a 5% chance this will actually happen. Basically, Treyarch released a community challenge today, which is a headshot challenge where we have around 10 days to try and get 500 million headshots, which you can do either in multiplayer or zombies, and they're all added together as a community across every console. And if you get 500 million headshots, you can get yourself an exclusive limited edition Pack-a-Punch camo, as well as a bunch of other calling cards as well for getting like different tiers such as 25%, 50% and 75%, so my one saving grace is that maybe if we actually complete this challenge, they'll just give away the AK74U as well, because in the last community challenge, we actually got the prize fighter boxing weapon, so I think there's a little bit of hope of getting this DLC weapon through this challenge, but I think it's pretty unlikely. However, I would still like to see the AK74U in Black Ops 3 multiplayer, because that gun was a bunch of fun to use back in Black Ops 1, and it was a beast in CoD 4 as well as Black Ops, so I really want to see it in this game, and it'll be a ton of fun to use if I can actually get it, which will be pretty difficult. But there we have it. I just wanted to let you guys know about the possibility of an AK74U being added to Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Remember, this isn't confirmed officially by Treyarch, so it may be scrapped or it may be delayed or something like that. We don't actually know for sure. But let me know what you think of this gun down in the comments below, and if you guys found the video useful, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in my next video.